Hello and welcome back to ALW Collectibles. Today we're jumping into the world of video game characters. Once again, this time we're going to be taking a look at Joel and Ellie from The Last of Us. And I'm going to be upfront about it. I'm not really into this game, but these are really some nice figures and they're really cool looking. They are on loan to me from my son actually. So, big shout out to my son Audric, who asked me to do this review. And I'm more than happy to do it because I love reviewing all types of figures and figurines. Having said that, let's take a look at these two figures. They are the Last of Us 2-pack released in November 1st, 24. As you see, they come with a lot of accessories, so we're going to take a look at them individually. First, let's take a look at Joel Miller. He's in what's called a Pittsburgh outfit. And the only thing not shown with him at this moment are the interchangeable hands, which we're going to show them in the packaging. I'm not going to take them all off this rack. He comes with a variety of hands and open styles. Closed. You got a fist. Some open hands to hold weapons and stuff. So, rather interesting. And you can see the overall pose I stood him in. It's kind of cool. Interesting to note, he does come with a watch. That's a significant importance in the game that was given to him by his daughter. He's had it for a while. It's broken, but he still wears it. He has his shotgun. I'm sorry. Yeah. Shotgun, a rifle, and a machete. I'm reading the wrong information. I am truly sorry. We have shotgun right here on the back. Nice detail work on the shotgun. It's actually very smooth. Normally you'd have like a grip down here, but it's very smooth. We have the .45 revolver, which is very small. We have his machete. The backpack, which is actually removable. Different way for me to do a video. Normally I put everything on the figure. Today I'm taking them all off. Got a flashlight and multiple spots to hold things. And like you saw in the beginning of the video, everything does store on this very nicely. There's a rubber plastic right here. Stiffer plastic here. You got duct tape on it. Brown. A lot of pouches. And then you got Joel Miller himself in his Pittsburgh outfit. Does not come with the standing base. You got your plaid shirt, blue jeans, scruff looking face. Looks like it's been really weathered. There's the watch we were mentioning. Got the hands, and the hands are just the standard peg. Wow, these things are tight. You take those out, and you just pop in the new one. I'm going to keep the other hand in, only because we're going to set it back up. Sculpting is really good. I like the design with the sculpting, and I like the fact that there's texturing on it. It's not just all smooth. You can feel the wrinkles in the jeans and in the shirt. My little criticism is how the shirt is designed in two pieces instead of just being one. I think it kind of like messes with the look a little. It's got a double neck, which I love those. articulation. First things first, double neck, all the way around, full exorcist, plus the neck movement, abdomen, shoulder, bicep, elbow, of course the wrist, waist, and the bottom half of the shirt is a rubbery plastic, front boot, back, thigh, double knee bend, and ankle rotation. So, very posable. Yeah, I gotta give this figure that. The posability is really incredible with this figure. If I knew more of the lore of the game, I bet I could come up with some nice little poses for it. And of course, put the backpack back on him. And actually, I gotta say this, it goes on quite easily. I've had figures where you have to fight to get the backpacks on them. These go on really nice. Give him back his gun. And posability without the stand. Fairly decent. Fairly decent. Overall, I would seriously give this an 8 out of 10. Only thing I'd ding it for is the cosmetic, pretty much. You know, the shirt, I'm not a fan of this. They should have made this one piece with a bend underneath it just to make it look more realistic. But that's just me. Next, we're going to take a look at Ellie Williams, who also is in her Pittsburgh outfit. And she does come with a few more accessories. I just got to dig those out. I just didn't want to put everything on the pedestal because, for my luck, we've all seen how things disappear. And her additions is 4 more hands. And I got 1 here to trade out with. Her accessories are, excuse me, we have the switchblade. And that's really cool. I like this little switchblade. It's supposed to be a folding pocket knife, I assume, because of the way it's designed. Or a pop spring switchblade. Another rifle. Small clip. Her bow, which that is really nicely constructed. I would have strung the string a little differently to keep it in the back, but that's just me. That is nice. Nice size for the figure. That's really important scale. We have another handgun. A really smart little friend. We have the arrow for the bow. Got red here. Silver. I like a dark steel, actually. And the backpack as well. And again, removable, which is always a plus. Soft plastic for the straps, a harder plastic for the body. Got some kind of decorations on the back of hers. Storage spots for all of her equipment. I think it is cool the way everything stores on here. Arrow will fit in the bag. Shotgun. And this is Ellie. No, I almost said Miller, and it's not. Williams. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. Take away the stand. In her Pittsburgh outfit. Again, I don't know much about the game, and I do apologize. I just like reviewing figures because I think they look cool. Very blasé look on her face. It's like, oh, again. Sorry. Brownish hair, very generic, blank expression on the face. And it's not a knock on the figure at all, it's just an observation. I don't know the story of the game. So, you got an undershirt with the red shirt over it, blue jeans, red sneakers. And it's noted that it looks like there's two different color reds used here. A lighter one for the sleeves and a darker one for the shirt itself. And all the hands are interchangeable on this as well. I always get nervous with small figures when you're interchanging their hands. There we go. And something to note with her hands, the sleeve does come down over the hands itself and the peg. So it actually blends in nicely, as you can see. And the ponytail does move, so that's a plus. And we got the double jointed neck on this figure too, so exorcism all the way around. Double jointed neck, shoulder out, nothing at the bicep though. Elbow, hand. Make sure we're staying in camera. And again, same complaint, especially with this one. You can see the double joints in there. Not a big fan of that. Not a fan of this look. Nothing at the waist really, because it does it up here at the chest. So that one I'll take points off for. Yeah, not really much in the way of hip movement. Out fairly decent. Has a thigh rotation. Double knee. And ankle articulation. Well, it kind of goes side to side, and that's basically it. So of the two, I would say not the better of the more articulated. I almost said that completely backwards. But overall, posability is still really good, though. Balance is fairly decent, though. I got to give it that. So I'll take that other hand out. I just don't want to lose any of the hands on this figure. And again, you can put the backpacks on these, and that is always a plus, how easy they go on. For me, as a collector who likes to set up displays, that's always a plus for me. To see how easy I can get the backpack and accessories on them. Oh no, I need that other hand back. Because again, various sizes and difference in opening on the hands for different equipment. The hand I installed had a narrower opening in the fingers, and she comes with two small closed fists. I'm sorry, two smaller closed and one for the bow. Rather interesting. Interesting. Now, will she stand with all her equipment is the question. And the bow, I love the design on it, but like I said, I would have strung it a little bit differently just so that the string was sitting in the back of the bow. Kind of looks like something that should be in RoboCop, in my opinion, in the TV series. Balance with the equipment, really cool. Overall, I got to give the set, if I was rating a set, which I'm going to try getting back into just saying my opinion on that, I want to say an 8 or a 9. I love a lot of the aspects on this set, but there's still a lot of detractors for me. But again, just my opinion, 1 of 1,000. This has been ALW Collectibles. We have just taken a look at the Last of Us 2-pack. Big shout out to Audric. I want to say thank you very much for loaning them out to me for this review. And I've learned some stuff while learning this with him that, you know, they were in games 1 and 2, and that Ellie has a DLC called Left Behind in the games. Again, I've never played them, but they're very popular and people really love them, and hey, more power to everybody. You like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like. And I don't say I don't like this because I don't know. I've never played the game, and maybe one day I will. I don't know yet. But this has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. There it goes. There it goes. My video. I want to say thank you to all my channel subscribers. I appreciate it very much. Many, many more videos headed your way. And now she's not going to stand up. Nope. There we go. Nope. All right. I'm going to just lay down on the job. Thank you very much. You all have a good day. I'm going to get ready for another video. They're going to go into the world of The Last of Us and survive as best they can.